very dark.
Today's episode sponsor is The Exotics. Turn around, Cassie. That's right. You need to think outside. I can't see it. You got to stretch it.
She's too tiny.
Think outside the box.
The box wraps around her.
The box wraps around her. Cassie is in the box. We're thinking outside the box.
Here. I'm fat enough.
There you go. Who else is here with us today?
Mr. Walsh.
Yeah!
Back in action.
There we go. So it's going to be a good episode. All right, we'll be back with our episode in just a little while. Got to bounce back and forth. Cassie's going to lead the episode today. We're talking about crusty geckos with Cassie.
Crusty geckos?
Crusty crusties. Crusty crab. We're not talking about geckos today.
Cassie did get some gecko eggs. So we got.
You got some eggs?
Got 2 gargoyle eggs and 2 crested eggs.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Keep coming every few weeks.
We gotta have a Cassie's Corner episode.
Well, we're still looking for crested geckos. So if you have any high-end crested geckos and you would like to trade for ball pythons,
text him.
hit me up.
That's right. There we go.
Anyway, that's your 2 cents.
So
speaking of sponsors, we have been thinking about adding sponsors to shows. If you would like to sponsor our YouTube, then shoot me a message. Kind of working out the details as to how that will work, but we have thought about adding sponsors, snake related, reptile related, or any other relation for that matter. So Craig's into a wrestling thing, and we might work out something with him too. So
are we gonna get Tony body slammed in one episode?
Never know.
Okay, all right, never know.
So
there we go.
Anyway, we are thinking about doing something like that. The Exotics is one of our sponsors. The Florida Rattery is one of our sponsors. We're gonna work up some commercials for these guys to run in our YouTube, so you'll start seeing that whenever it's done. But if you'd like to be part of that, shoot me a message as well. So, all right, let's talk about something. Really don't know where to start this at, but you're going to want to watch because I'm going to show you a brand new project that's on the third generation on a brand new project. So the only people that have this project as of right now is us and the Exotics, so Chris Davenport. It's a new project that we call Tragic, and I love the name. I love the snake, and I'm going to show you one of the Tragics at the end of this video. So definitely want to stay tuned for that. However, in the meantime, let's talk about a little bit of a controversy gene, and that is Mandarin, or in technical name would be NR Mandarin. And I don't, where did NR come from?
NR.
Yeah, it's NR Mandarin. The guy that named it
is Piet, however you say his name, overseas.
Yeah.
I have no idea where the NR came from.
But it is mandatory that if you post an animal Mandarin, it should have NR Mandarin in front of that, which is kind of confusing.
Everything about this hobby is confusing.
That's very true, but I really wish they would drop that because it's hard enough to keep up.
I'm going to change all my stuff to RX this, so it'll be like prescriptions.
But I'm going to mess up the pronunciation, but it's NR for Newton Reptiles. So Piet Newton, however you say his name.
Newton?
I don't know it. I'm messing it up, but
Newton?
It's NR, so Newton Reptiles Mandarin.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay.
The guy that founded the project
That's his name.
That's his name.
All right, so
That's why
in our Mandarin.
right. So
In our Mandarins, there are other genes. See, that's how you remember it.
oh boy. You don't know how funny that is.
I'm telling you.
Anyway,
I don't.
so there's a lot of controversy on what the Super looks like, and I'm not getting into that conversation with anybody. All I can say is that we have 30-ish pairings going down this season that will 100% confirm what the actual Super really looks like.
Oh.
So, matter of fact, we're filming on, I don't remember what the date is, 20th?
Today is the 18th.
18th, Wednesday.
So the 18th. Yeah, you got a birthday tomorrow.
Yeah. How could you forget?
You got a birthday present.
Yeah.
But anyway,
We be forgetting things.
we definitely be free. Cassie's been sick. It's been hell around here. So.
Yes.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought here.
Sorry.
Today is the 18th. Justin actually, while we were at lunch, Justin actually dropped and if you don't know who Justin is, Canova. Sorry, I always say Justin, but I knew him as Justin, not Canova. But Canova just dropped a video about the truth of Mandarin, and I don't think he really got to any kind of the truth because he didn't really know either. So hopefully this season we will have 100% truth as to what the Mandarin really is. In the meantime, let's just look at some cool Mandarins. Alright, so this is a pastel leopard Mandarin. So what we haven't seen a lot of in the Mandarin project is a lot of the darker stuff. So leopard, GHI, black ed, black pastel, any of the darker stuff hasn't been introduced to Mandarin. Hopefully we're going to change that up this coming season. But for the time being, this was one of the only darker projects that we've done with Mandarin in 2022. And this is the pastel leopard Mandarin. So really cool looking. When he's first hatched, that's one negative side to the Mandarin project is when they first hatch, they're really hard to ID.
Yeah.
We kind of thought all of these were Mandarins, and they supposedly come from the Super, and they should have all been Mandarins, but we weren't. We just weren't 100% sure. Now they've got a little bit of size on them. They definitely are Mandarins.
Yeah,
so.
they look a lot different.
Definitely look a lot different. So, and I don't know what the video is because I just took a video of this girl this morning and posted her on Instagram and Facebook. And then we walk in here and Eric's like, that don't even look like the same snake.
No, it looks better here.
I'm not sure that even what Craig's got there in his hand is going to pick up on the actual color of what we got going on here. And that's one of the downsides to the project is very hard to ID accurately. So, all right, so pastel leopard Mandarin.
Pastel leopard Mandarin.
So if you're like me, you want to see what it looks like without the leopard. And this is what it looks like. So this is just pastel Mandarin. And I think you can see a lot more of the Mandarin. Leopard just kind of eats it a lot. It just changes the color palette, in my opinion.
That was the easiest one when it were hatched for me to see the Mandarin and was just straight pastel.
Just straight pastel, yep. It's definitely easiest to ID. So if you are interested in the Mandarin project and you're not quite sure what direction you want to take with it because you might have a hard time IDing something, put it to pastel because it makes it easier. So kind of like redhead.
Yeah.
Redhead's really easy to ID
with pastel
with
sure.
pastel. So don't distract. You look that way.
But they've colored up a lot over the past couple months.
Yes. So again, I'm not sure if the video is going to give you the same color palette. Should be a little bit better with this one versus the leopard one. But this is pastel Mandarin.
Pastel Mandarin. Got it.
And I'm not going to get into IDing what Mandarin is. We're going to save that for a later date. I'm just going to show you some.
I thought we did that like 4 months ago.
We probably did.
Okay.
So. But anyway, that's that. Now, let's get into some super crazy combos.
Been so busy that we have 2 camera people now. You filming me, I'm filming you, we're filming each other?
Yep.
Alright.
So, this is, again, an animal that wasn't that impressive as a baby, but now that it's colored up, 200, 250 grams now, mind-blowing almost. So, this is Mandarin Hypo Inchy Yellow Belly female. So, breathtaking animal. This is visual hypo. This is Mandarin with the Inchy and Yellow Belly, and she is posted her on Morph Market today. I figured what better chance to sell her than when Justin drops a video. So
Thanks, Justin.
Ding, ding, ding,
appreciate
ding, ding.
that, Justin. So, you know, just a beautiful snake. I mean, I can't really say any more. The oranges, I mean, just crazy. So, what do you think?
It's great looking. I mean, like I said, I'll say I'm not a personal fan of Mandarin, but this is changing my mind now that I'm seeing them with size on them and the combos coloring up. Because at first, I know we looked at them and we're like, yeah, that could just be a really nice hypo Enchi combo or whatever. But now that you see them with the color and the oranges came in and stuff, I mean, looks a lot better.
Just need a little size on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And hypo helps a lot. I don't know why hypo just makes it pop, but it does.
I think because you get that inherent where the whole orange ghost thing came from, it just feeds on that with the Mandarin where you get the slight orange tint,
Yep.
and then you get the orange coming in with the hypo, and then it just builds on that, you know, double layer.
So, a lot of your Mandarins came in and said hypo knowingly and some unknowingly. So you're going to see a lot of the hypo with the Mandarin stuff too, by the way. Again, we'll touch base on that in a future episode once we have a little bit more data on them. So, right, and we're going to show off one more.
Put that one in your pocket. Put it in your pocket.
Nice yellow belly.
See, you missed your opportunity to put it in your pocket.
Oh, my pocket's that big. I'm not wearing cargo pants.
Look at that thing.
Yep.
Nice,
So
dude.
this is my favorite. We were lucky enough to hit two of these, a boy and a girl. We're keeping the boy. Nobody's getting that one. But this one is a girl. We have made it available. And what we have is Mandarin, Hypo with Calico and Yellow Belly. So you may or may not know, but Calico and Yellow Belly is not the best combo for bringing the white out in Calico. But what it does do is make crazy colors. So you get that crazy color from the Yellow Belly, Calico, then you stack Orange Ghost or Hypo, and then you put all that on top of Mandarin, and you get this ridiculously orange, crazy looking snake.
Dude, that's just an awesome looking snake.
It's fantastic. You know, probably I may be a little biased, but this is probably the best looking Mandarin on the market.
For now, yeah, so far.
Yeah.
And Tony touched on it earlier with the dark snakes. I mean, some people may not consider this, but I consider Calico to be a darker snake. I mean, they're usually
The contrast is dark.
Yeah. So when you get the hypo in there, and you get the blushing and stuff, but you can see how orange it is, and then how orange the side pattern is. That Mandarin really does show through in that for sure.
Yep. So, great looking snakes. All of these two are girls. The leopard was a girl. The pastel Mandarin's a boy.
And then you have another Calico. That's a boy.
Yeah, we have one of these, but it looks just like this, and we're keeping that
Okay.
one, so nobody's getting that. But yeah, you almost need your sunglasses looking at these.
That was
things.
pretty bright.
Oh yeah.
So, but anyway, that's the Mandarin. You know, we'll have more information in a couple months. Show off some more stuff as it's made, and let me get out the tragic. All right, so this is third generation on a new gene that we are calling tragic, and the main characteristic about this animal is darkness. It is super dark. I wish I had. I don't think I have any normals. Wish I had a normal I could put up next to this.
If you were
to show
only
you.
at my house,
No, this
I got
thing's
all the normals.
really dark.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah.
Look at the stinking head on it.
Very dark. Yeah.
It's
So-
blending in with your table.
Yeah, that's a very good analogy. So this is black. Like this is as black as black
Yeah.
is going to get. And you see how black that black on the snake is compared to the black on the toolbox there.
It's wild.
So it's very dark.
And it doesn't have the iridescence like a blackhead does in their
And
black.
that's exactly what I was fixing to bring.
Oh, I'm learning.
Beat
I'm
me to it.
learning.
So this snake doesn't have the I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but Golden Child retic, they have a crazy iridescence to it. Blackhead kind of has that iridescence too. Sometimes black pastel will.
Yes.
This does not have that.
This looks more like a satin black,
It's like
or matte black or whatever.
It's very unusual in the black. So But the other characteristics is the pattern. If you look down
Pretty
the
wild,
side, it's very random. You don't have a whole lot of repeated pattern. You get these donut holes in the dorsal. I do have more of these, but we're not going to show anything else off other than this one for the time being. We want to get some more of these on the ground, just to make sure that we're 100% that this is what the single gene tragic looks like. So, but hopefully this project really turns into something. Would like to think that possibly this year we may be able to release one or two.
Would you say like a melanistic ball python? Because isn't the mother like really black, like got darker over time or whatever?
Yeah, as time.
Oh, like an IMG boa?
Yeah.
Like how every time?
If I'm not mistaken, I mean, he knows Chris better than I, but I remember him saying that as she got older, she got really dark.
Yeah.
So where she's almost pure black.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even this snake, since it's hatched, this is a male, by the way, and since he's hatched, he has definitely gotten darker.
Definitely.
And the mom gets way darker over time as well. So, could be. Yeah, I want to show so much more, but I can't right now.
Just drizzles of them.
Giving y'all a little sneak peek. For the YouTube followers. I haven't posted.
Man,
we haven't posted this anyway.
No pictures on Instagram.
This is the first time that this has been even shown at all.
So you better be a subscriber to catch up on the tragedy.
So, but anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Go buy some mandarins. Enjoy that project. Fingers crossed for this project. See y'all next time.
Be out! Thanks for watching Hardwired Exotics and make sure you subscribe. Bye! Bye!